What advice would I give an oversensitive, overwhelmed INFP? Through coaching INFPs one-on-one, I've coached over 100, and making the INFP masterclass and just working with INFPs all the time. I've learned a couple things. If you're happy with your life and the way things are going, then nothing has to change, and good for you. If other people tell you that, oh, you need to change, you need to be less sensitive, and you don't care, you don't believe that, then that's fine. But if you do believe it and you're kind of like, yeah, maybe I probably should change this a little bit. I should get more comfortable with stepping outside of my comfort zone. Then there are things that you can do. One thing that came up in a coaching session years ago now, but I still remember it, we were talking about overwhelm. And for him, it felt like this tidal wave of the pressure. He was just at the bottom of the sea, and there was all this weight, all this pressure from the water, and he was being pulled down, and there was nothing he could do. He couldn't float up for himself. He had to struggle to swim and to keep his head above water. So the thing about that metaphor is that the solution is all around you. I'll say that again. The solution is all around you. In metaphors that are related to water, right, there's a solution. That's what it's called in science terms, right? It's a solution. And that is true in the expression of that metaphor as well. So know that there are things that you can do within the environment, people you can talk to, actions that you can take, capabilities, skills that you can learn that will help you shift and shape your beliefs around what you are capable of, as well as your identity, who you see yourself as. Do you see yourself as someone who is easily overwhelmed or incapable? Well, that might be something that is important to address. If it works for you, it works for you, and I'm happy. But if it doesn't, then one, again, assess your metaphor. What is it like? What is this whole situation like? And within there might be some clues and hints and things that you can do. Just seeing the metaphor usually starts to break it down, or at least gives you some ideas for different steps, different actions that you can take. Also, when we're thinking about the personality type, we have introverted feeling, our dominant function. This is the soul. This is your conscience, your values, your convictions. The auxiliary function for us, extroverted intuition, what I call the explorer, is about innovating. It's about trying new things, seeking novelty, new opportunities. And that can be scary, but your auxiliary function is kind of like the mentor to the soul within your hero's journey. Through putting yourself in these different contexts, you are going to learn different things about what you are capable of doing and what you like and what you don't like. And through enough of those repetitions, you're going to be able to remind yourself more often that you have been through something like this, that you're capable of doing it. If you want to write a story and you're afraid of writing it because self-doubt, you don't really know how to approach it, it's a matter of doing it more and learning from it. And if you haven't gotten that experience yet, then you can still siphon that XP, that experience, from other domains in your life. When have you stretched outside of your comfort zone? When have you done something where you felt self-doubt? You doubted that yourself could complete it, and yet you did it anyway. Because courage doesn't come before, it comes after. You do the thing and then you start to build courage. You start to fill up your tank of courage. And then once you do that enough, then you really have this sense of, oh, I don't really know what's going to happen, but I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. And that is fully leaning into the explorer, who's, I don't know, we'll just do something. Something will emerge from this, and then we'll handle it. We'll go on to the next thing. And you do that enough, and you will gain more confidence and more clarity, more motivation likely, because you are taking steps or doing things, moving forward in your life, as well as that sensitivity might start to shed a bit, or you might gain layers upon that. I'm not really sure what metaphor fits that. Let me know if you got one for it. Because you're asserting yourself more. You're saying, this is something that's important to me, so I'm going to do it. And that's it, right? There's nothing to be sensitive about. If you are convicted in your values, in your actions, you know it's aligned with who you are, who you want to be in the future, then you just do it.